Alright guys, let's get to work. Guys, for real, perfectioning would only make you waste time. It's gonna make you waste time. Sometimes in the pursuit of perfection, we often miss what's good. Sometimes what's okay, what should have been better left at that. And then when we realize it, we start going back, trying to trace our steps to that thing that we saw that was actually good, okay, but it's gone already. We now take another time to try and, we're taking another time to try and get back what we just missed just now, what we saw, we thought wasn't good enough, meaning it was good. We're not, sacrificing another time to try and get that shit, to try and get it back. To try and get this thing we missed because our eyes were too focused on perfection, but we thought it wasn't, but then later we're trying to get this thing back because that was our best bet. It is what it is. What should be the aim? Instead, what should we look out for? What should we aim for instead? Good. Yeah, you heard me. Good. It's as simple as that. Guys, perfection doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. It does not. Most of the times, what we're even trying to perfect zone. Sometimes some people, it doesn't matter to some people. Yeah, fine, it might matter to you. Yeah. You have every right to want something, your stuff to be good, your work, your output, your content or whatever it is. But sometimes you gotta look at the bigger picture, that there are other things to do and that this thing is actually okay. Unless you're trying to change it, unless you're trying to change the entire thing to something else. Sometimes once you see something like that's okay, you just, leave it at that is good. And sometimes when we're trying to even achieve perfection are like in things that are not perfect already. Maybe they're okay for perfect, God gave us a perfect this, perfect skin, perfect hair, but then somewhere along the line some things happen and interferences, like it's interfered with the perfection that you were given. External sources, either caused by you or caused by someone else, trauma, mistakes, self-actions that you did, unintentional self-actions, actions that were caused by you and end up damaging, end up causing a devastating effect at the end of it all. Ended up damaging your hair, causing more harm than good, doing more harm than good. But that was not your aim, that was not your goal. Like maybe relaxer, for example, now burnt your hair and so sometimes we're trying to achieve perfection for something that's not really perfect. That's when it really takes time. Sometimes you just gotta accept some things the way they are until you're actually in a position where you can actually change it. And rather than trying to get what you've lost, rather than trying to make it look like perfect when it's in reality is not really perfect, just settle for okay, good, just okay. Is it okay? Is it actually okay? That's all. Most of the time, that's all we should settle for, rather than trying to achieve something that is not realistic, because it has already been spoiled from the source, from the roots. Like something has already been done, like radical, like the radical change has already happened already. So it has been radicalized. So doing anything other than fixing it from the roots, like maybe getting a hair surgery, hair transplant or something, doing anything other than that is just not going to get you that perfection that you want. It's not going to lead you to that perfection. Alright? So just aim. And sometimes, actually achieving that perfection is difficult, apart from the fact that it takes time. Perfection can be time consuming, and now you have a lot of other things to do. So you want to try and improve your turnaround time. You want to try and be productive. You want to aim for being productive instead of just being busy over one thing over and over again. You want to try and be productive. You want to try and be as quick as possible. You want to try and be efficient. Very, very effective, very skilled in handling different things at the same time, or like within a short period of time. Dexterity. So that's it, guys. That's it. That's just a short message, just a brief message. Perfection would, perfectionism. Perfection will make you waste time. Perfection will kill your gains. It will kill your gains. It will kill your gains in the long run. I'm not saying that I'm trying to aim for the stars, man. Aim for that stars, man. Aim for the stars. But sometimes, achieving that perfection is unrealistic. With the current things we are doing right now. So sometimes you just want to aim for okay, it's okay. Like sometimes it's okay. Like I said, it's good to do something for yourself, really, not just for others. It's good to have that idea, that thing that you want, you understand? It's good. But sometimes those minute details we care about, it's not actually cared about by the onlookers, your viewers. Sometimes it doesn't really matter to them. Or do it for yourself, though. But the aim, because sometimes when we're trying to be perfect, we end up not being perfect, you understand? We slip beyond perfection because we're trying to, to make this thing perfect, to get this thing, perfect. But the aim should be, does it look good? Does it look good? Does it look good? Is it fine? Is it appreciable or appreciable? Is it worthy? Is it good? That should be the aim. Good is perfection. It's good to have that idea, your vision manifested. But what you should look out for is it good? Is it good? If it's not good enough, if you're not yet there at goodness, at good or okay, then you keep on walking your way towards there. That's when, whatever, it's a time well spent. Even though you took time, it's a time well spent. But sometimes you're trying to achieve perfection. Sometimes it's not just necessary. Okay, sometimes good is the perfection that you should be looking for. Is the only perfection, is the perfection. Sometimes that's what good is. So it's to just make it, waste time. This is coming from a perfectionist, alright? It's coming from a perfectionist. So just trying to say that, it will make you waste time. It will waste your time. So that's it, guys. That's it. That's it. Focus on being, more productive. Focus on being productive rather than spending your time on just one thing, one project. It will make you waste time, and you might miss a lot of opportunities because of that. Just try and focus on doing it well and getting good rather than perfect. Try and figure out what's good. Try and aim for good and okay. And guys, no true person that matters is what's being perfect for. No true person that matters is what you trying to be, to do all this, get all this perfection on every angle, like for every angle, every edge, every corner, every little thing. No person that matters is what's that, alright? Your hair must be perfect, your face must be perfect, everything must be perfect. Fuck. Hell no. No person is worth that. No human being on planet Earth is worth that. Anyone that matters to you, you find the person is never perfect. Even the best tried perfect, person is not perfect. It's not perfect in his English speaking skills. The guy didn't make mistakes. Follow make mistakes sometimes. It's not perfect. But then we strive towards you're just striving to be better. So perfection would make you waste time. Perfection would make you waste time. Good is the only and should be the only perfection. Good and okay.